Well, good morning or good day or good evening, wherever you're at. Sorry for the delay. My daughter called with the grandkids on FaceTime, so they were priority. But and that was good. They're all happy playing with the cousins and grandma. Man, I really need to cut these off. Got some flingies on the side. Oh, it's bothering me. Anyway, how's everybody doing? And it is quiet. Hmm. That was good. We got to see the grandkids for a minute.
I wasn't going to answer
That always makes me happy, but because she was calling you.
I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I better see what's up.
She always calls me when I'm on the toilet. I know it's TMI, but yeah, it did feel good. Even if I only get to talk to him for a couple minutes. Hello, Tanya. So we got cloudy day today. Not much rain, thank God. More rain, we're gonna have a lake out here. I mean, not that y'all ain't family. You're just as much family, but when I get a chance to talk to him, yeah. They're growing up, and Silas looks just like Mikkel, like the male version of Mikkel. They were playing with that goop. I don't know, magic sand or what was it? It's like a gel, looks like the blob. They were making little castles with them. Silas was getting into it, man, like a little sculptor. Spit on my finger and plaster them down. There we go. Or just, yeah, look at it. It just doesn't want to. I got to clean it up a little bit. The little flingies. And Kathy was a hairstylist, is a hairstylist, so. Oh, man, yeah. They're really getting out of control. I feel like when my mom used to like, why are you wiping my face with your spit? She'd like lick her finger and then wipe a smudge off or something. I'm like, don't, like that's any better. Thank you, Tanya. Did you have a question? Thank you for the $15 cash out. We keep freezing right now for some reason. The video keeps freezing. I should probably, that might be why. General? Okay. All these cards are going to be sticky. Yep. Turn that back on here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But we did get our window fixed on our door. It's nice and cozy in here now. Whoops. Not that any of you really care, but you know, I care. It was nice.
It's nice to have it fixed.
Yeah, if you look at him and then Mikkel and then Brandy and then my mom, they all have the same kind of look. I look a little bit like my mom, but kind of half and half, my mom and my dad. All right, Tanya. Oh, thank you, Angie, for the stars. What was that last comment? Can't read it all. Maya Angel says, would love a reading. I have a kind of spirit attached to me for 3 months who is curious and social, and I don't know what to do. Somebody else in this chat can tell you she's experienced things. I don't know if they're exactly attached, but we can do a reading for you. You know how to pay for a reading? All right, Tanya, you got the South card, which is you always create abundance because you're just a go-getter. You got the abundance card, so I don't know if there was some other extra abundances come in lately, but this card, is simply about joy, about warmth, about abundance, but not only in just money, but money and family. Just your life is full. And then you got the sea creatures, which is, I don't know if it's some new project you're working on, maybe your new business or something, but it's saying follow your passion. I think that's what you're doing right now. There are other passions that you may not have discovered yet, but I feel like they're coming in. But the sea creatures card is all about immersion. It's about getting yourself completely 100% into those passions. But I feel like there's another passion coming in that you haven't found out yet, but you are about to enter or get into your own vision quest, which is maybe entering the unknown and learning new things, experiencing new places or new things. Just kind of a freshness or newness, but it's going to be, it's going to be challenging, but challenging for good reason. And a good challenges. Oh, and then you got the ego medicine too. So the ego medicine is going to can't talk, telling you to look at things from an eagle's perspective. So big picture, focusing more on the big picture right now. Don't get too lost in all the little details. But your life is going through a change, or you're going to be going through this like learning process. And that's what the Vision Quest card is. It's about seeking knowledge, seeking new experience. Thank you very much, Tanya. I hope you enjoyed that. Welcome, Donna. Welcome, everybody else. Let's see here. We've got Donna, Angie, Maya. You don't know Maya? Okay, so you see my link tree right here? Right there in the top? You type that into your browser, and maybe I'll have one of the mods drop the link. It's my link tree. It'll take you right to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And the live readings are $10 or more. If you'd like to leave more, you can. You don't have to.
I already linked it.
Oh, you linked it? Okay, so let me know if you saw that, Maya. Oh, you're amazing, Tanya. Thank you. I still haven't put a link to I could just put my website up there and then send them to my website to pay there. I need to redo my website. That's just going to take some time. And it's another thing that needs to be fixed. Plenty of things to fix. The link, yeah, you probably just have to copy and paste it. Because I know that if you go, okay, in my description, so if you go out of the video and on the top of the video, where my description is my link tree. And I think that's a clickable link as well. Let me know if that works. If not, we'll try it another way. Hello, Dot. First time here? Well, welcome. Always like to meet new people, new friends. All right, so copy down that and then put it in your browser. Copy my link tree. Tell me when you have a pen and paper. You can just write it down and just add it to the link tree or because I know in the comments it won't let you, like it's not a link after it is, after the video ends. But let me know when you're ready and I'll say it to you and then you can write it down and just put it into your type that into your browser and push send like Google or whatever. There it is. You see that, Maya? See, it shows as a clickable link to me. Tanya, did you send something else? Let me see. Okay, now for some reason it showed up again. It showed me 2 notifications. But maybe she did. Sometimes people do that. Oh, your daughter Isabel is listening. Okay, she wants to know how she will do in her new job. Okay, thank you, Tanya. And here we go with Isabel. Man, it's so quiet. I love that quiet. As soon as I say that, watch the train coming. I haven't heard the train that much today. A couple of times. Man, I wish I had that four-wheeler going. We could go take a ride in the mud. Good morning, Tina. If I haven't said good morning yet. I don't know what the dogs are doing underneath the trailer. Probably up to no good. They can't come rushing in here right now. I got the door shut. See, that flingy just doesn't want to unfling. I need to trim that. It bugs me. All right, and it's Isabella, right? Isabel. Right off the bat, you're doing good here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think you're going to, like, for most jobs, not many people get this, like, first impression or the first part of it when you first start. You got the King of Pentacles. That's very good as far as success, money, and leadership. I feel like this is what you're bringing to the table. So because of your experience and your leadership abilities, like you're just kind of a natural leader. I'm sure your mom helped with that too. Um, and then you got the world. So the world card is basically about you have many choices or many ways to do this. Do it the way you think is going to be best. I feel like you're going to pretty much hit the ground running at this new job. So the world card is about choices and making the right ones or making the wrong ones. But it's up to you. Like, and we're all going to make mistakes. We do constantly as humans, especially. But no, I see it going very well. It's really about your perception and how you see it and how you see yourself in that position. And then you get the magician. You have everything at your disposal. See how the magician's holding every one of the elements, the pentacles, the swords, the cups, and the wands. The magician has the ability to utilize all the tools in front of them to succeed. So yeah, I feel like I think it's very, very positive. And Song of the Wild. Follow your instincts is the message I'm getting from this card. Follow your instincts. Trust them. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can't ask for a better start to work or your new job. I think it's a very, very positive and looks like it's going to go well. Hello, Tani. Watching, another new, or hopefully you subscribed, but viewer, thank you, Tani. Tani Enro, welcome. Hello, Shri. You're very welcome, Tanya. Thank you. What is the new job, may I ask? Ah, business tech analyst. Nice. Yeah, she'll kick butt. They're already impressed with her, so at a global company. Wow. Yeah, she's gonna do great. I was talking to you, Tanya. I was talking to Tanya too. I gotta talk to everybody, sorry. It can get confusing on that end, I'm sure. Katrina Inger. Hello, Inger. Oh, that's Inger. Wait. General. Okay. Well, we're off to a good start today. It's the general reading for Inger. And good to see you again, Inger. It's been a few weeks. Welcome back. Oh, you started a new job too? Nice. Liaison officer in a hospital. Very cool. You like it? Thank you, Tanya, for the stars. 100 stars. Thank you very much. You like using those native spirits lately, huh?
I used it a few times. Yeah.
I think there's an opportunity coming up for you very soon. And I feel like you've already manifested it, like you spent time manifesting it. You got the water card first, which is being flexible. You've been able to kind of deal with changes that have come up and adapt to them. That's the water card, and also expressing yourself. Water can be strong, very, very strong, and it can be very, very soft. It can be very powerful, and it can be very calm. And that's kind of how you keep your equilibrium. Equilibrium. Be formless, like Bruce Lee would say. Be like water. So this has just happened in the past. Now I'm seeing the offerings coming up, or wealth, things you're manifesting are starting to come to fruition. It's just about being grateful for what you already have, and that in turn brings more. Um, and that's what I feel like you're creating for yourself is even more wealth, and not just money, but that seems to play a big part here is finances. And just trust it. You got the great mystery card. Trust the process with courage. Trust that everything's going to work out the way that you need it to work out. And then Norma pulled the elder. Yep, definitely another wise one. We have a lot of them in here on the chat right now. But using that elder wisdom, imparting it on others, helping others with that wisdom, with the wisdom you've gained over time, and that spiritual wisdom, that eternal wisdom. I know you're a sensitive and you're a psychic, so yeah, you keep doing what you're doing, and it's only going to grow from here. You're only going to bring in more people and more people, especially this day and age and what's going on right now, all the things going on right now. People need that counsel. They need to see that you know, there are good things to come as well. Thank you, Inger. my fridge is loud. We need more sun, dang it. I think we got 1 or 2 more days of cloudiness. And then solar power's been holding up pretty good, but it's starting to lose a little bit of voltage there, which means the battery's gone down a little bit. I just like that we went, how long we went without a generator?
It's been,
A month or two?
yeah.
I still need to clean that carburetor, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Last time I worked on a generator, it didn't turn out so well. And I'm sure it's probably easier than I'm making it. It's been hard for 4.5 months. Yeah, it'll turn around. It's turning around right now. If you haven't noticed yet, it's getting better every day. I know the last few months have been, this last like year that we've been out here has been challenging. First year we were kind of like, so what's the word? Naive that we didn't notice. Yeah, we're just going straight on solar power. 'Cause we're off grid here in Arizona. And I love it. I mean, it's just challenging. You're responsible for your own power. You're responsible for all that. And if it works or not. Next, now I need to get ready for winter. Get it. We probably need to get it. Well, I did order a diesel heater, and then we're going to install that in here. So it should be nice and warm for the winter because when it hits January, whoo, it's cold. It's like minus average 2 degrees during the winter. But that's the average low or the lower lows. But last year it was like it got down to like below 8 below Fahrenheit, and that is chilly. We'll have every dog in our bed, keeping us warm, keeping them warm. And they're a little too big to be laying on our bed anymore.
Yeah.
They're both full size, and we only sleep on
Twin size.
a twin size right now. Tell you what,
Mm.
it's really hard to turn on. I need a full would be, I would say, good, sufficient. I haven't been able to find a full mattress yet. I mean, unless I want to spend a bunch of money that I don't have. But we'll get one eventually. Grateful for what we have. Been in bed for 4. Whoa. After your operation on your head. Well, from what the cards are saying, what Spirit's saying, you're going to be getting back to it. Sending you healing bubbles, Inger. My family background? What do you mean? Like my heritage or just like what my family did? All my grandparents, well, my grandpas, both in the military. One was in the Navy. Well, actually, both of them were in the Navy. And one of my grandpas stayed in there. He stayed in like career, and he was the head of Job Corps. You know what Job Corps is? That was my mom's dad. And then my grandpa came back and became a real estate agent, and then eventually became a real estate broker and had his own firm. And my dad's a carpenter. My mom was hot. She was a lot of things. She was a lot of things. She was administrative, but she was in politics or like an aide. She was an aide to politicians, and uh, she was on the school board. She did a lot of things. She was worked for an art institute, the Gallup Institute in LA, and she was an Olympic planning committee. Yeah, on the Olympic planning committee for Utah when they last had the Olympics. What was that? What year was that? 2000. Yeah, she did a lot. She was like a woman of many talents. She did a lot. But my dad was a carpenter, and then I was a musician, and I know carpentry. I know how to do it, but And I did work for a good 10 years in that. And then I'm a musician, so I'm a singer, guitar player, play the harmonica. I play around with a lot of other instruments too, but I wouldn't consider myself like a pianist or, yeah, but I can screw around with a lot of different musical instruments. And I don't know what other background. My grandma worked for the military. She was a civilian. My heritage, oh, see, after I gave you that big, nope, I'm not native. I said that kind of, no, I'm not native. I didn't mean to say it that way, but no, I'm not Native American. I am Native American as to I was born here. I'm native to the country, but no, I just look Native American. Oh, that's for the 2000. Oh, you mean the Olympics that was just lately? You danced in that? So it was this 2000 Olympic. Okay, when was that then? 2004
It was like
or
2001,
2002? It was the
2002.
2002 Olympics. Yeah, that's cool. You danced in the Olympics closing ceremony. Yeah, my mom was in the opening ceremony and she walked with the one was Ireland and then the other one was Italy. I think which no, it was Ireland. She walked them out and yeah. There's a lot more to it than that. Like other than she was on the planning committee and she was involved with a lot of there was a lot of corruption going on at the time, so she was a whistleblower for that. See my mom on the news a lot. She had an amazing life. If I think about it, because she just jumped into something. Like she didn't care. Like, oh, that sounds cool. Let's go for it. My dad's more like conservative, like chill. He doesn't take many risks. But he's retired now. He likes riding his big lawnmower from Tractor Supply. Likes mowing his lawn and listening to music. I'm sure he's doing other stuff. He can't stay still. Yeah, she was very strong. I mean, she passed a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. Yeah, great memories, Rachel. How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, I got to go because she was on the planning committee. I got to go. Me and my brother went to the hockey. We got to see the Canadian team and Belarus. They played Belarus. What else did I go see there? I went to another event. I can't remember what it was, but the hockey game was awesome. Canadians are a hoot, man. They were all wearing leather jackets that were Canadian. Not all of them, but a lot of them, and they all had a beer in their hand. I was like, these people, I could hang out with the Canadians. They're awesome. I got to see Wayne Gretzky there. He was in the audience, just like a row over from us or an aisle over from us. Yeah, it's nice to be able to kick back. I'm not going to be kicking back. I got my retirement on the front end, so I will work until I die. I guess Maya couldn't find it. Oh, there's a train I hear coming. I hear that train coming around the bend. Oh, it might be an airplane or a jet. Oh, we get Apache helicopters and big old Army helicopters fly over us every once in a while. I think they're flying to that base in New Mexico because we're right on the New Mexico border. Well, not right on it. We're like 80 miles from it or 60 miles from it. There's another place. I'd like to go visit New Mexico. I haven't been there yet. Got quiet in here. Chickens aren't quiet right now though, but I don't hear an egg song going. Used to say you'd die behind the styling chair. Yeah, I want to be an old psychic musician. Or who knows what's to come. I mean, I want to create this land or build on this land so people can come here and heal and just get out of the rat race for a while. Clear their head. And a couple have. I can see you. Speaking of people coming out here and relaxing. Well, thank you for subscribing and liking. Oh my God, my YouTube's been going nuts lately. I went since 2014, 15. I started my channel and been doing lives on it for a long time, but I started doing YouTube shorts and man, I was at like 700 for years. And then all of a sudden I popped over to over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you, YouTube. However, things are going over there. Or a buddy told me, he's like, that's how it goes. It's like, you just, like you do it and do it and do it. And then you don't see much time. Is there a delay for you? Yeah, that sucks. Facebook is terrible with that. Last time it was YouTube. Oh, I'm so glad we're getting out of fly season because these things are driving me crazy. Just the buzzing when they land on your arm or your face and you can just feel them creepy crawling on me. Oh, like that, right on my ear. Sensitive spots on me. Come on, clouds, just move on out. I don't think they're going to move out until Tuesday. I haven't seen any. Oh yeah, Kathy sent me. Was it? I can't remember where it was. Oh, Apache Junction was flooding out. There's still a delay from YouTube to Facebook. But yeah, the subscribers in the last 2 weeks, it's went from like 900 something to, or no, it wasn't even that. It was like 800. Get rain on Tuesday. Yeah, there was like a little hurricane or tropical storm I could see on the map coming up your way. That's probably already passed, but yeah, there's a lot of moisture in the ocean. When I was looking, there's a lot of moisture in the ocean. No, I'm talking about like rain, like coming up from the south. Monsoon season decided to start at the end of monsoon season. Clear blue skies today. I wish I had those. We need them. It was basically cloudy all, huh?
This evening we have more chances of rain.
Do we?
Through overnight, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain up until like I think Monday, and then it stops on Tuesday. I need it to not rain so much because I might have to go to town today or tomorrow. I don't want to be sloshing through mud. Although I can, we do have 4-wheel drive. That means I can get 4 wheels stuck instead of 2.
Yeah.
That's the thing I do like about it is it can get muddy out here and nobody can come out here. Our crazy neighbor went somewhere yesterday. I'm like, damn, you're crazy.
Mhm.
He got through it though. The roads aren't too bad when it's dry. The roads are fine. I mean, they're kind of rutted, but when it gets wet, yeah, they just puddle, and you go slip and sliding everywhere. But right now, it's pretty chill. Not much sun, but I got enough solar panels to grab as much solar as they need. Like I've got to unplug like two of them when it gets real sunny because it just puts in too much power. Which I'm thinking that my charge controller should control that. Like when it starts to get too high, it should. We have had that problem again, but it hasn't been that sunny. Like it should shut down the charging and then.
You think is a charge controller?
Yeah, it is a charge controller. But I didn't get like the real expensive one, so a lot of it's manual. Knowing that, next time I do buy another charge controller, I'm going to buy one of the more expensive ones. They're not that much more expensive, but yeah, they kind of are. They're like mine was 30 or 40 bucks, and the one that I want is like I think like 200 bucks. But you can look at it on your Bluetooth. You know it kind of monitors everything and does it on its own. That's the difference between spending a little bit more money or quite a bit more money for convenience. But hey, we're doing with what we got, and we're setting up infrastructure here. You know, like the power and stuff. I'm learning it. Electricity is a strange one.
Mhm.
It's like it almost has like a mind of its own, and there's certain formulas you need to follow
Mhm.
for it to work properly. Like you can't just plug in negative to negative and positive to positive. That's like a small part of it. And you got to make sure you're wired all properly. Yeah, it's interesting, fascinating actually. I'm like, God, I should actually listen to my electronic shop or electric shop in junior high. I've heard they don't even have shop anymore in junior.
Lots of
That's
stuff.
weird. Like when I was a kid, they had like at least my high school had like a greenhouse in it, so you could learn horticulture or botany. Um, they had metal shop, wood shop, auto shop. That's another one I didn't do very well in, and it shows now. I can do simple repairs like replacing things, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, I don't want to screw this up. Thank God I have a mechanic that's very, very affordable. Never had that in my life to just say I have a mechanic because I always had to work on things myself or find somebody that, like a friend that knew how to work on stuff. And here, oh, somebody's coming out. I think that's Sue. He's the one that gave me a ride to town one day. I jumped in. I'm like, oh, there's no front seat here. He goes, yeah, because I had to carry my transmission, so I took the seat out. Yeah, that's Sue. He must have traded the truck back. I think this guy's like using the car or the equipment from his work, which is like it's an algae. They make algae. They're just right. They're the closest place to us, and they're only once you get off the dirt road, they're like right there. But he works there, and I think he borrows things. Like wink, wink, borrows. Like yeah,
Mhm.
they don't know that I'm doing it. He told me he rented stuff. I'm like, yeah, like bring that that skid steer over here. We could put it to good use.
Mhm.
And it got quiet all of a sudden. Started off with a bang though. Well, maybe we'll let you guys go from here. Does anybody else want a reading? If so, let me know. Looks like just mods are in here right now. And yeah, I'm live most days of the week, usually. Here on Facebook, YouTube, and then I'll go on TikTok the days I don't go on YouTube and Facebook. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, mods, as usual. Always holding it down. And gonna be putting out a video on who is the sign this time? Gemini. We did Gemini last. Rents it from work. You tell, oh yeah, I rent that stuff. Well, the thing is, there's more story to it because there's another guy that works there that we were buying smoke from, Happy Smoke, and and I was like, dude, can you get that skid steer down here? And he goes, no, and that guy's not even supposed to be doing that. He got in trouble for that. But that guy too is a flake.
Yeah.
I tried to call him when we were stranded out here, and he's like, oh, thank you, Rachel.
Spirit resources.
All right, let's do it. But yeah, he didn't answer the phone. So, and I called him a few times. I'm like, dude, it's kind of important. It's urgent. God, I don't rely on you. But I did meet a guy at the O'Reilly's part shop. I've been going to O'Reilly's a lot since I've been here for the truck. So I kind of got to know him just by going in there all the time. And I just said, hey man, do me a favor. Like, can we exchange numbers just in case like I get stuck out here? He's like, oh yeah, I live in Sun Valley, which Sun Valley is the next town closest to us. So give me his number, so that's good. Hopefully he's not a flake. The adventures of Aaron and Norma out here in the Arizona High Plains Desert. And boy, have we had some adventures.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so putting that shield up, that's good. She got the medicine shield first, and that is about like shielding yourself from negativity. I know what she's been going through, so I mean, I could only imagine how to understand that, but she needs to protect herself from that negative energy and negative thoughts. And sometimes we just get those from what people say that this is the way it goes when this happens. It's not. Just stay connected, but also put those shields up because she's so open spiritually right now. Um, and then Spirit's also telling her, she got the Earth card, which is like, this is a nurture card. So self-care is important right now. And it looks like this is something she's doing right now. She's kind of cleaning out her emotional closet, basically, organizing it better. But if she feels like she needs something, she needs to go for what the soul craves, what her soul craves. Go for it. Go get it. Whether that's like a spa day or, go get your nails done or your hair did or whatever that is. Go to a nice dinner with family or whatever the soul craves. She needs to fulfill that or fulfill that craving. And then she got the feathers card. This is that cleaning out that emotional closet, right? She's kind of dusting everything off. She's more connected to her spirituality right now than she has been in a long time. So she's heading in the right direction. Just continue to communicate with your daughter. She's right there. She always will be whenever you need her, whenever you need to talk to her, whenever you need some love from her, she's right there. And very clear-headed. She's not, it's not like when she was here. She's actually sees things for what they are and sees how beautiful things are now. And ooh, she got the prayer feather, which is similar to the feathers card. It's a cleansing. She's kind of going through a cleansing right now. Just allow it. I think she's kind of brought it on her. She's asked for it too. So yeah, things look good. She's going through her own grieving and healing process. And that's what's happening. Just keep those shields up around people that are negative, or, any of that chaotic kind of energy that really doesn't serve anybody, doesn't serve her. Block from those negative thoughts. And thank you very much. All right. Is there anybody else that wants a reading? I think we've got everybody covered. But have a great Sunday, everybody. We'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody who has stopped by here. Looks like we got two new people watching today, so that's good. And yeah, have a great Sunday and enjoy it. Have a restful Sunday, or if you want to be more active, have an active Sunday. Have the Sunday you want. And we'll see you next time. Much love, everybody. Have a great day.